Sometimes life throws us curveballs, and we find ourselves at a crossroad without any idea which direction to take. We may have suffered a loss, or maybe we simply realize that the life we've created no longer fits us. How do you manage making your move when you don't have any idea which direction to take? How do you take your next steps? My name is Kim Roberts, and I'm an artist. I also have a 30-year career behind me as a psychotherapist and contemplative teacher. I taught yoga at resorts around Southeast Asia for a couple of decades. And at a certain point, I found my career path had just taken a big, sharp turn and was no longer relevant. My book is about that choice point and about that crossroads where we might find ourselves without any clue about where to go. And my own path took the form of learning a new art form, which is the outline of this book. So whether you are a creative or you don't call yourself a creative, you co-create your life every day with the choices that you make in response to whatever is happening around you. So this book is part story, but it's also part guide with journaling prompts and guided practices that you can do to establish your own relationship to your guides that live either inside you, about outside you, however you want to consider that. But it's a way of tuning into your inner wisdom to make choices that align with your current interest and passion in life so that you can create the foundations for a strong second act or third act or fourth act. So I thank you for being here and hope you enjoy the book. The outline of this book follows a 9-step path to creating a work of art. You may or may not consider yourself an artist, but we all co-create our lives every day with the choices that we make. So as we go through the stages of creating a painting, there are parallels to how we might consider creating our lives. I made this book specifically for women of midlife, of my generation, those of us born in the 60s and 70s who were expected to live out traditional values, perhaps raised by mothers or grandmothers or others with those traditional values, but we never necessarily got the map for our current reality. So this process of facing the blank page in our midlife is really like another opportunity to create your masterpiece. We are living in a reactive, overstimulated, hyper aggressive world at the moment. The practices that I spent decades learning and teaching are the food that we need to grow into a harmonious society. And if more people would learn the ability to sit in the present moment with their feelings and mature into the ability to establish emotional resilience, then we would be much happier, both as a society, but also as individuals. So this is what I share with you in this book. So thank you so much for backing me in this project. I feel like this is important not only for individuals, but as we come together as these enlightened individuals, we create a collective society of harmony. Thank you.